Welcome to Volunteer Portal Guide number 3, Add a Course and Order Materials. Today we'll show you how to add new courses 24/7 using the Volunteer Portal, schedule your courses up to 1 year in advance, order course materials and specify what you need to receive, and specify shipping details. Let's begin. Once you have logged into your Volunteer Portal account, we're going to go under My Preferences and click on the first folder option, Courses. Then we'll click on Add Course. This is your Add Course page. Before we begin, let's go over the 5 steps of scheduling a class in the portal. They are Add Course, where you enter course information including the host, dates, start time, and phone number. Number 2, you review your course information. 3, ordering your class materials. 4, reviewing the material information. And 5, course creation confirmation, where you receive your class ID number and a confirmation of your class-related materials. The first step we will do is to select our host in the system. Make sure you have your host information, as in the name, address, phone number, readily available to you. We first want to click Host Lookup so we can select our host in the system. If this is a brand new host, you will need to contact a tech expert to have them enter it into our host database. Click Host Lookup. From here, you'll see 3 search criteria to find your host. The first is a host ID number, which is a unique number each host has. The second search criteria is state and city, and the third is state and zip code. Please note, you are only to enter 1 search criteria. If you enter in more than 1, you will not come up with any results. We'll select our state as District of Columbia, the city is Washington, and click Next. From here, a list will be displayed of all of the hosts in that city and state. We'll scroll through the list and find our host, and for our purposes we're going to select the AARP National Headquarters. Click on your host information to properly select it in the system. Now we have been brought back to the Add a Course page. You will notice that your host information is now populated on this page. From here, we can schedule our course date and time. You can type in the date here or select a date from the calendar below. You are able to schedule your course up to a year in advance. For our purposes, our course will be scheduled June 18th. Select your begin time, which ranges on a 24-hour time span. If you do not initially see your time, use the up or down arrows to scroll your times. If your course is a 2-day course, you can enter a second date below. However, if your course is 1 day, you do not need to fill in anything. You can proceed down to the duration. Since this course is in the District of Columbia, we can choose between 4 or 6 hours. For our purposes, we'll choose 4 hours. Here below, you will see some information fields with an orange bubble next to them. If you have a question about what this field is, simply hover your cursor over the orange bubble for an explanation. You'll see that Open to the Public means that if you select yes, the course will be published on AARP.org. By selecting no, the course information will not be published. If we select no, you'll notice the registration phone number field disappear. However, if your course is open to the public, your registration phone number is required in order to proceed. Please enter the phone number here that you want people to call to sign up for your class. Enter approximately how many people you think will attend your class. This does not indicate the number of materials you will receive. Lastly, the course-related information field is for any unique information that you feel potential participants should know when signing up for your class. This can include bringing a lunch, telling them where to park, anything you feel is relevant. You do not need to enter anything here, but for our purposes, we'll tell everyone to bring a lunch. After filling in all the fields, click Next. Here is the Review Course Information page. Please take a few moments to review the information on this page. If you notice something is not correct, simply click the Edit button and it will bring you back to the previous page where you can make your change. If everything looks good, simply click Next to order your materials. On the Order Course Materials page, you will have the option to order materials. If you do not want to order materials at all, you can proceed to the next step. Please note that no paperwork, including the CTE and blue envelope, will be sent. If you want to order materials at this time, please look at your material options in the box below. What you see may vary depending on your state. In Washington, D.C., I have the option to choose between a small generic kit, which is materials sufficient for 10 participants, or a large kit, which is for 20 participants. I may also choose just to receive the course tuition and expense form and the blue envelope if I do not want a kit. For my purposes, I thought 20 people might show up to my course, so I'm going to order the large generic kit. Simply click in the box to the right of the material you want to order and indicate a quantity. Once you click out of that box, you will see a pop-up appear on your screen telling you what you have selected and graying out some of the other quantities. Once you have selected one type of a kit, you may order additional items if you please. Those items will be in the zeroed out spaces below. Click OK. If I want to order 5 extra guidebooks and an extra pack of certificates, I can indicate those additional items here. If you would like your materials to be shipped now, simply click on the down arrow and select No Ship Now. If you would like your materials to be sent delayed shipment, click Yes, Ship Later, and to the right, select your shipment date. Please select a date that is at least 30 calendar days before the course begins. As you can see, I am unable to select a date within 30 days. So we'll go to May, and the latest I can ship my materials is May 20th, so that's what we'll go with. Lastly, review the shipping information below. If you would like your package to be shipped elsewhere, click Change Shipping Address. In this box, make the necessary changes to the shipping address and click Update. If you have entered an address that the U.S. Postal Service doesn't recognize, you will receive a warning message at the top of the screen. If you still wish for your materials to be shipped to the address you indicated, scroll to the bottom and click Next. On the Course Materials Review page, take a moment to review the material information that you previously entered. Be sure that the material you have ordered, along with their quantities, are correct. Double check the course shipment date, as well as the shipping address. If any of these items need to be changed, simply select the Edit button on the bottom left, where you can go back and make the changes you need. If all the information on the page is correct, click Finish. Congratulations! You have just successfully added your first course. This is your order confirmation page. As you can see, you have been assigned a course ID number. This page can be printed out for your records by simply clicking Print Confirmation. It lists all of your course information, including materials. And if you need to make changes to this course at a later date, please call the Driver Safety Helpline to make those changes. Lastly, we encourage you to check the AARP course locator to make sure that all your course information is displayed properly for potential participants seeking a course. You can access the course locator through the volunteer portal. Go to My Preferences, click Hot Links, and click the subfolder named Course Locator. Another window will open. Enter the zip code of your host and click Locate. As you can see, your course is listed here.